Hey, good morning, guys. How's it going today? It's Monday morning. It's about 11:30 a.m. and I am having a rough start today, getting going. But we shall make it work, boys. Alright, so you guys don't know about this yet because I haven't hit the publish button on the video that I was uploading all night. But last night I misplaced a video game. I had sold these two video games for like $3 for both of them. I lost one, or sent one out with a console, so I sent the buyer a message asking did they want a replacement game. I have other game options. I have another, it was a Call of Duty game and a another violent shooter, and they replied to me this morning and said anything Call of Duty will be fantastic, thank you. So I said great, no problemo, amigo. So I just packed that up and it is out of here. Problem solved easily. Sometimes, guys, if I lose something, I'll actually purchase an item on eBay from another seller and have it shipped directly. But when you're talking about $3 plus shipping for two games, I'm not going to spend $5 shipped to have a game sent to a buyer. I'm sorry. Ain't happening, Charlie. Excuse me, guys. I feel so early. It's not even early, guys. It's like 11:30 a.m. I didn't go to bed this morning until 4 a.m. I was running, boys. I was running. Anywho, I wake up to a message this morning, and I had this case for this blade case for a food processor. Big item, like 12 by 12 by 12 almost, and the buyer was concerned that the price was a little bit high. So, you know, guys, I love my buyers. You know, in my life, mostly everybody has screwed me over. All of the friends I've ever had, all of the people I've ever worked with, but my buyers have been my number one constant. They have supported me literally through thick and thin. So if I find an opportunity to help out a buyer, I'll do it. My buyers love me and I love them. Seriously. So anyway, I explained to this particular buyer that I don't make the prices on the USPS, okay? They charge a certain amount based on the location, and there's not a lot of wiggle room. And this particular item was only selling for $10 plus shipping. But I told her what I would do is I would change it from priority to ground, which is what I did. And I guess that was enough savings to where she wanted to purchase it after all, which is great because this thing has been sitting around for well over 6 months. It's just a case that holds like attachments and blades for a KitchenAid food processor, and it's kind of bulky in it, and I want to get it off my shelf as well. So sometimes, guys, you just gotta help your customer out, you know? If a customer comes and they're interested in buying something, don't be like, no, I can't do it. It's the price. I gotta, no. Guys, work with your buyer, okay? Work with your buyer. You'll get good feedback. You'll be able to get stuff off the shelf. You'll move things that haven't been going anywhere. Just do the right thing, guys. So basically what it is she paid for a ground. I'm going to print out a priority box label. It's actually going to be cheaper than a ground because that's just the way it works. Priority is cheaper than ground for some reason. But what it is it's actually going to charge the exact amount. So I'm not going to make that money to pad the 10% that eBay takes from me. But that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to make like $6-7 on this thing. It's going to be out of here. She's going to be happy. Everybody's going to be happy. This thing has been long paid for months and months ago. This is just like, you know, when I buy parts, the first part or two pays for whatever it is I purchased. I think I paid like $6 for this thing, and I've made well over $100 on the parts that I sold off of it. So all is well. Anyway, guys, I love you guys, but I gotta go find some work to do. I shall return shortly. Hey guys, I just sold an item on eBay, and I need to try to get it packed up before Richard gets here. Although he usually doesn't come till later on Mondays anyway. Mondays is like a really hectic day, but I'm like the only eBay seller in the entire town. I think he says there's like a guy that does motorcraft stuff up the road. He's got a business, and he sells like 1,000 packages a day or something, but I ain't like that, boys. I told him, I said, maybe I need to go up there and work out some kind of deal with him. I'll be like, hey man, I'll buy your half your back stock. Dude, wouldn't that be sick if he's like, okay. Then I never have to go thrifting again. I can just go up to him and just get all my inventory. Wouldn't that be wicked? But until then, guys, it's a thrift store swag. So I picked this up at the local hillbilly Salvation Army we got here. And it's a Hollywood Squares, and I paid $3 for it, and it's got a little tear in the packaging. No big deal. Disclosed. But this sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So I'll be back in a bit. I need to get this bad mamma jamma packed up. Hey guys, it's turning out to be quite a good sales day. It's 12:35 p.m. and I just got hit with 3 sales in the last 5 minutes. And I did not even know that until I went onto my computer and saw the bell had turned red. For some reason, my phone does not make that cha-ching noise anymore, and I'm thinking about rebooting it, and maybe that'll help. But anyway, let me show you guys what's sold, and I'm going to go pack this stuff up, and hopefully Richard doesn't get here before I get done doing so. You guys probably remember me talking about this cute little fella the other day. I guess somebody liked it because they bought him for $11.95 with free shipping. Free shipping? Oh no, not free shipping. Yeah, free shipping. Well, that freaking sucks. But it's okay, pal, because I got you for next to nothing in a garage sale lot. Oh, that's okay then. At least I'm going to have a nice home to go to and people are going to love me. That's right, buddy. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's this gunned bear that I listed the other day. I think yesterday. But he went out, and that's good. Alright, and then I picked this up a while back at the Savers. And they don't usually price these up, but they had these priced up. There was 2 of them in 2 individual bags. A lot of times you could find like a couple of these in a bag, and they're like $4.99 or something. They had these individually priced for $6.99. So I either used a $2 survey or a 20% coupon. Probably used a 20% coupon. So I got like either 5 or 5 and some change. I bought 2 of these. Buyer bought 1 for $19.95 free shipping. I still have the other one. Guys, I don't care what anybody says. If you have a multi-quantity listing and it shows that at least one of your items sold on that multi-quantity listing, other people are going to come in and buy. It's almost like a herd effect or something, you know? Oh, somebody's already bought one, so it must be good enough for me to buy one. Yes, it is. Alright, guys, and then we just sold one of these bad puppies, huh? Look at that. That's that guy I got at the Salvation Army the other day for $1. It's a Cutco French chef's knife, number 25. And it sold for $39.95 plus $5.95 shipping. And guys, if you're in my area, please leave the Cutco for Big Josh. I'm just kidding, guys. You can take the Cutco. Alright, I'm going to see if I can go get this stuff packed up before he gets here because I really want it out today. Hey guys, it's about 4:23 p.m. and it won't be long, hopefully, until we eat because Big Josh has a big appetite and it must be satisfied. So I have been putting off doing this Coco Motion for a couple days, and I don't know why. It's very simple to test, and I think that's going to be something that I'll be doing this evening after the movie. I tried to find some type of movie to watch for Mr. K and I tonight, but nothing caught my eye. So we might just watch something on YouTube, but I really can't complain too much because YouTube does have some fantastic documentaries and true crime stuff and everything. So I'll probably see if we can find something from there. I did sell a few more items this afternoon that I'd like to share with you guys. The first item that's going to be going out is this Keurig water tank. This has been listed since October 2019, so very happy to see it go. It sold for $10 plus shipping. And then if you guys watched my last video, I listed the parts on this New Wave oven, and I thought I would sell it for $30 or $40. I didn't sell it for $30 or $40. I actually sold it for $44.95, plus the buyer is paying $17 shipping. And the next item that sold this afternoon was a 64-ounce replacement Ninja blender jar, and it sold for $39.95 plus $20 shipping. I can't really show you guys because it was already pre-packed and I really don't want to open it up again. Now that item has actually been returned once or twice, which is why I charge a fixed amount of $20 for the shipping, because I can generally ship it anywhere in the US for no more than $14 using FedEx. The reason that it's been returned a couple of times is because the buyer says that it doesn't fit their Ninja. I purchased this item at the Goodwill for $2 or $3. The jar was on the shelf. It did not come with the Ninja, so I was unable to provide which model it was for, which has been a little bit of a hassle for the buyers. However, to keep things transparent, I do put in my listings that I do not know which model this fits. And I do allow for returns within 30 days. Buyer pays return shipping, which is a good segue into my next topic. Anti-Groundhog Day, who's one of our subscribers and supporters of the channel, asked, how do I handle returns? And that's a pretty good question. How do I handle returns? So pretty much any part that I list as working or used items, I'll allow for a return. And as long as I get the return back within 30 days, I'll happily refund the money. Some things, like brand new items, I generally don't take returns on because once they've been opened, I can't sell them as new again. And I just don't do the kind of volume Walmart does to be able to offer returns like that. So my return policy is pretty simple. As long as there is a return policy and you send the item back, I'll happily give a return, but it needs to be sent back in the same way that it was sent. Now, if the item is damaged, I need the buyers to send photographs of the damage. And the reason I need this is because if it was sent with priority mail, I need that to file a claim. I've already filed 2 claims over the last couple of months. Now, if you're using first class or UPS ground and you don't purchase the insurance, then you're basically SOL. You have to pay for it out of your own pocket. Generally, if it's something that's broken and it was sent first class, there's no sense of me having it sent back here if it's already broken or if it is one of those items that takes forever to sell. So a lot of times I'll just tell the buyer to keep the item, I apologize, and I'll send a refund. I literally get 1 or so returns out of every 100 items that I sell. So it's not a big deal for me. I just look at it as kind of like a cost of doing business. I don't want anybody to return anything, but it does happen, and I'm not going to fight over it. A perfect example of this is last week I sold the strap off of one of those Sony Walkman radios that you wear around your arm. This thing was listed for over a year. I had got it down to like $7. Nobody was buying it, and a guy finally bought it. So after about a week, he messaged me and said that it does not fit his model. After some communication between us, I found out that I had actually listed it as the wrong model. I didn't want it back, so I told him I apologize, he can keep it, and I'll send him a full refund. And that's usually how I handle those types of things. I don't want something back that only sells for $7 with free shipping. I want it gone. Whenever something gets down to $7, it's literally the last step before going into the trash can. So I try to handle returns and things like that as quickly as possible because I just don't have a lot of time for that kind of stuff. I get so many items, I sell so much stuff that as long as if it's my fault, I'll happily make it right. If you sell something to somebody for $10 and they get it and for whatever reason it doesn't work or they don't like it and you don't want to mess with it again, maybe it took you like a year and a half to sell, just tell them to keep it. Just tell them to keep it. You'll send them a refund because you're not going to want to deal with that again. You're going to want to be done with it, right? You're going to get many, many more. So don't sweat it. Now, if it's something big and you want it back, just let the buyer know. Open up a return, send it back. When I receive it, I'll send you a refund, less the shipping, unless it was legitimately an item that was not described properly. And then you have to give them the shipping back. So I would highly recommend making sure that you're listing things properly, not like I did with that strap. You want to make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Hey guys, look at that smooth look right there from the Cincinnati picker. Look at that. Smooth operator. Hey guys, it's about 9:30 and I'm getting ready to end it for the day. I am getting tired. I sold this Krupp's portafilter, took a best offer on it for $25, and it wasn't even listed that long. So as you guys could tell, we are having the best day that I've had in over a month. I go to my dashboard a lot. We're at let's see, 316.59 for the day, and that means we're at 1,346.94 for the week, giving us right now a 90-day total of 12,612.95. So we're averaging a little over $4,200 a month. I remember when I first started reselling back in 2013, I found this guy on YouTube. His name was Gill Money. They basically just went to these bins. They weren't the Goodwill bins. It was a thrift organization out there called the Sheriff's Ranch. And these guys were finding really good stuff in these bins all the time. And they would go like a couple times a week and pull out like $1,600 worth of stuff. You know, I mean, a lot of random stuff, pieces, parts, and they were always kind of like my motivation. They taught me how to think the way I do now so that I can part things out easier. Sadly, they're not making videos anymore. I remember when they were making videos, they used to always talk about, we don't want to do Amazon, we like doing eBay. I used to message him sometimes, and I was like, hey Gil, why don't you sell stuff on Amazon? You can get more for your money. And he was like, no, I like eBay. Well, eventually they started selling some of their thrift store finds on Amazon, and they liked it. And I think within a year or two, they had stopped making eBay videos. They took some kind of course about private labeling Amazon stuff, and the next thing I know, they were gone. They were making real money, big money. And so, you know, every now and again they'll pop in and say hello on their channel, but it always makes me think those guys were my inspiration for all this. If you guys ever get a chance, you should go check out some of the old Gill Money videos. I think you'd enjoy them. It was because of them that my goal was always to be a $10,000 a month store. And right now I'm at about a little under 5. Do I think I could get to $10,000 a month? It's really hard to say. I think it's possible to get to $10,000 a month. The thing about those two is it was a couple. You know, they were both doing it full time. They were into it hard. You know, I'm just one guy, so it's a lot more difficult. But I think it's possible. The thing about this, guys, is there's only so many hours in each day. And unless you're finding spectacular items all the time, it's really difficult to make $10,000 a month selling $12 items. And believe it or not, guys, even finding $12 items isn't always easy. Trust me. I'll go to a thrift store and I'm scanning everything, scan, looking stuff up. There are days where things just aren't popping. A lot of those days, you just got to be persistent. I don't like this area for thrifting. New Hampshire in general, it's not great for me. But it just happens to be where I'm at right now in life, so I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm not going to lie to you though, guys. Sometimes it takes a lot not to just get burnt out. I get burnt out sometimes, but I got to get back on the horse, you know. So I'm happy though. Today was the best day I've had in over a month, over $300 today. Sold a bunch of great stuff. Hopefully tomorrow will be good too. Selling a lot of cooking stuff, which is good. This time of year, people are buying that stuff up, so I'm happy that I have it. I'm not sure what the future of this country is, though. I keep on hearing people talk about another lockdown. If another lockdown happens, I don't know what I'm going to do about merchandise. I've got some back inventory, but I don't think I have enough to last several months right now. So we'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully we don't go down that road, but we shall see. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I had a good time hanging out with you guys today. We'll start again tomorrow. I didn't get to sleep till really late last night, and I woke up pretty early, so I'd like to just kind of try to get a good night's sleep and just kick it into full gear tomorrow. We're probably going out of town Wednesday, so I want to try to get rested up a little bit. But I'll talk to you guys later. Be good!